Okay. Look.
We're back.
Aaron.
We're back.
This is the deal. Aaron, we're signing off, and Aaron goes, by the way, I've changed my mind on cinnamon bread. Aaron and Maddie and I both are like, what?
Turn the recording back on. Let's talk about it.
What happened?
Sorry. Hit my mic.
No. What changed?
What changed your mind?
What changed your mind on the cinnamon bread?
Hold on. Okay, now I'm good. I was sitting on my mic cord.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Happened?
What happened?
What changed your mind on the cinnamon bread?
Oh, yeah. So we were leaving Dollywood last weekend. It was super crowded. And Ben was just a little bit under the weather. And so the idea of like staying the night and trying to maneuver the park in the middle of pumpkin illuminats was just
It sounded
just
terrible.
more than we could. Yeah, it was just more than
too
we
much.
could. It was too much. Honestly, it just was
Fall
too
break broke your family.
much. Golly. So anyway, so we were walking out of the park, and I said, you know what? I've got to. My plan was to get a cinnamon roll before I leave. I needed it, and so I went in the bakery. They didn't have a cinnamon roll, and we walked over to the sweet shop, and I said, you know what? We can just get a ice cream sandwich, a festival item. So dude starts making the ice cream sandwich, and it's tiny. And I was like, this ain't worth $8. It's so nice to be free sometimes.
So wait, did you tell him, hey, don't make me the rest of
I
the
said, hold
sandwich?
on, it's fine. You're fine. Well, because here's the thing.
He was making the sandwich and you said, never mind.
Never mind.
I'm not saying I'm proud of this. So look, when he took one scoop of ice cream and put it on there, and that was the end of the process, and there wasn't another scoop coming, I said, you know what? I'm good. Don't worry about it. It's
so you left the Dollywood worker standing there with a sandwich.
Did you already pay for that?
You know, I didn't
Oh.
yet. Ashley actually said the same thing. Did they make it?
So he just
And
threw
I
it
said-
away, I'm sure, after that,
I said,
because
no,
he didn't save it for
I
somebody
said
else.
they'll give it to somebody else. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I've been real transparent this last 2 hours, and I'm really a nicer person than I sound right now. But anyway, so we did that. I was just look when I get there. I've told y'all before, this is my Ratatouille mood. Okay, when I get in these moods at theme parks, and y'all never seen it, Katie's never seen it because I'm Mr. Go Along to get along whenever I've been with her at a park. But I do have these like little moments where I kind of have maybe a Donald Duck kind of temper kind of thing, where I get in a mood and I hate theme parks for about 30 minutes. I hate everything about a theme park.
It's day 3.
And I'm just done with it.
It's day 3.
Yeah, or day 1. So anyway, so yeah, we dropped that, and I said, and we were about to leave, and I said, Ashley and everybody were headed to the Emporium. I said, you know what? I want to try cinnamon bread one more time. Now there was a line.
Of course there is.
Which was shocking.
Because it's delicious, right?
I felt some sarcasm in that, Maddie. Pack your patience.
Go for it.
But here I am standing in line. I'm teetering on the edge of, do I really want this? I really wanted the cinnamon roll. But I got it almost for this podcast. I felt like I needed to go ahead and get the cinnamon bread again.
Okay.
So anyway, 20 minutes later, I'm at the counter. Okay. And I say, and lady says, give me, I said, I want a cinnamon bread. And I kind of discerned from what she, reiterated to me that it was there sitting in front of me in a package. And
So
I
she
said,
was
well,
lovely.
Yes, she was a sweet lady. And, and I said, does this have is this the cinnamon is this the, I actually said, does this have the cream in it?
Does it have the cream?
I remember the frosting.
Frosting.
I could not remember what Maddie said in that moment.
Icing, frosting, either one works.
Whatever. She actually said, yeah, it has the frosting in it. So understand this, Maddie. I am like one of these people where like one thing of anything is not enough if it's like something you dip. Okay.
Oh, you need at least 2. Right.
It would be like going to Chick-fil-A and trying to work your way through like a pack of 8-count chicken nuggets with like one barbecue sauce. It almost makes me mad. Okay. But here's the cool thing. Well, hold on. The thing that was kind of pushing me toward the cinnamon bread when I was standing in the line for that 20 minutes was I knew with the setup at the bakery, if nothing else, I knew I was going to have plenty of icing for this cinnamon bread so that in case the bread itself wasn't that great,
You
I
could
would
just
still
eat
have
frosting.
I would still have all the cream icing that I wanted. Okay, because they just have it sitting there at the counter when you
What
leave.
about apple butter? Do you not do the apple butter?
No. That's why
I'm
I
not gonna
asked.
do apple butter
That's why
either.
that's why I asked was the cream in the bag because I didn't want to grab an apple butter one. Okay, and actually, yeah. So anyway, so I get to the register, and again, I'm kind of on edge. Okay,
Obviously,
I'm
'cause
frustrated
the
that I'm
guy at the
having
ice
to.
cream shop knows he's pissed
I'm
you off.
frustrated that I'm having to leave the park earlier, feeling like that's the right decision. Frustrated that I've waited in line for this stupid bread that's probably not going to be that great. So I get to the counter, and I pay for it, and I'm walking. I turn to leave, and and just kind of stick my hand in the jar or in the thing of the extra icing, and I'm like making the turn to walk out the door, and then I hear, sir, what are you doing? That's $1.50.
You were stealing.
And I said,
You're
and
like,
I
no,
turned
I'm just
around,
gonna take it. Thank you.
and I turned around, and I said, you know what?
I
Never
don't want
mind.
it.
Just keep the bread.
You
I'll see
gave
you.
the bread back?
That's correct.
And
So,
you paid for that?
yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
So walk out to the again. It's just a little temper. I told you I was in a mood.
You're
So
having a
wait.
temper
So you
tantrum.
have now given back an ice cream sandwich and bread at this point after waiting in line for both.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's logical. I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I'm just telling you what
It
happened.
was a
Cool.
mood.
Cool.
It was a mood.
So
Right.
then I'm walking to the Emporium. I'm a little huffy, just a little bit. Again, I know you've never seen that side of me. And so
I just want to know what the lady thought when you threw that bread and cream frosting back in her face. She's like, this dude didn't even know it was frosting. He called it cream.
So I get to the Emporium, and Ashley said, "You don't have. Where's the bread?"
Your wife is a saint.
Yeah. Long story. A couple of conversations later, I wind up going back to the bakery with the receipt, and I said, "Hey, you know what?
You had to apologize to the lady at the bakery.
Well, I just said, you know what? I thought it over, and I did not want the bread."
Wow.
So I got the bread and the one thing of icing. And
you didn't pay the $1.50 for an extra one. Like that
no,
was
at that
not
point
happening.
I did. That wasn't happening, just on principle alone. So I make my way back over the Emporium. I say, "Here, Lorelai, here's the bread."
Let me ask this question real quick. Did the lady smirk at you when you told her that you had rethought it over?
You know, the lady and I didn't have wonderful rapport before.
Really?
To be honest with you. So
okay, go ahead. Sorry, just had to ask.
I'm not building my case as somebody you'd want to go to a theme park with. Now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, so I finally have bread. All right, and then by the way, in the course of all this, as I'm leaving, I look back in the back of the bakery, and there were just stacks of cinnamon rolls.
Of course, I'm shocked you didn't go back and get one at that point.
Even though they weren't in the case. So anyway, so I get back over there, and you know, I hand my daughter Lorelai the bread and say, "Hey, I don't even want this crap anymore. You eat it. You're good. I got it for you anyway.
Delicious thing.
I get this whole bread to myself."
Yes. She got in the car and started tearing into it. So
best day ever.
Hold on. I'm trying to wrap this all up, wrap this long story, make this long story even longer. We get somewhere down the road about 2 hours, almost back to Cleveland. Okay. And Tennessee. And at that point, I finally kind of calmed down. I've kind of gotten over the depression of, hey, this day didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted it to. And we stop at the exit and get a hamburger from Freddy's Steak Burgers and Custard. First time ever. It was actually really good. I was surprised.
Freddy's is good. I like Freddy's.
It was good. It really was. So anyway, we do that, and of course we all get. Dad doesn't really want to spend any more money on this day that hasn't really gone that great. So I said, you know what, we're all getting kids meals, and that's what we're doing. So we did that, and what still a little, Dad was still a little hungry after that kid meal. And I
Shocker.
said,
that bread was looking pretty good at this point.
so at that point, I kind of lean backward and I say, "Hey, sis, is any more of that cinnamon bread still left over?" And is
I
more
put this way,
importantly,
it's not even. It's like old.
is there any cream left over?
Is there any cream?
You looked all that frosting out yet?
So it is at that point that I get the cinnamon bread, get the icing, and it wound up being the best part of that day.
So was it?
It was incredible.
Was it that you were just that hungry, and after all of that, the bread felt like a release, or is it that it was just that good?
It was just that good. The bread wasn't like there was no like hard parts of the bread. It was as soft as it could be. There's still enough icing left. Even without the icing, it probably would have been okay. So yes, I've circled all the way back around to say that I might choose the cinnamon bread over the cinnamon roll.
Did you feel like going and telling Mama that you were sorry for being snippy with your bread when you bought it?
I didn't. I didn't.